my goal in this trip was to record a portrait documentary with my buddy Vade. The one thing that a portrait needs is a good interview setup, so that's what we're about to do. So we got lucky here. The sun is pointing from here, and then I can shoot kind of on this side of his face with all the stuff going on in the background, and then subject here, and then it'll crop out so you won't see this little bit. No, a little bit. So this is gonna look fresh. Now it's camera setup time. This kit is a pretty simple build. I just have my FX30, which is goated. Rocking either an 11mm cropped 1.5 times, so on a full frame equivalent, that's a 24, which now that I'm just seeing the 24, I'm like, wow, 24 is just a really beautiful form factor, millimeter size. So I might get a 16 from my APS-C lens. Or I have a adapted film lens, 35mm, which will be a beautiful 50mm equivalent. So I'm gonna see which one looks good. I might do 2 different angles with one camera, kind of like split the interview into 2 different portions, and then switch the camera both times, basically. So we'll see what I want. And the other part of this kit is this little monitor that I have, which is actually the iPhone, which is recording right now. That's been super clutch. The Monitor Plus app. Yeah, I'll just do audio through my little wireless pros. Simple mic up situation. Now we can mic up our talent here. Put the windscreen on, because just in case it's a little windy. It's sunny. So this will go in your, unzip this. And then going to clip this right there. Wires are the most tedious thing ever. This one time I had a shoot and it was like really, really rushed. And the last thing I had to do was mic the people up, and I was like shaking. And then I was like, fuck it, pressure makes diamonds. No, maybe let's do... Yeah, let's do that. Pressure. And we might actually be able to hide the mic. Now say something?
Big Mom. Hello. Hi, this is my voice.
Yeah, that's actually really good. And then now time to find the frame. I think this is gonna be like the introductory shot, like who is Vade Bagat? So I would want it wider, just introduce the space as much as introduce Vade. All right, that works there. Now I wanna move in, and then I'll probably have to move up as well. So let's move that up. And then I'm just gonna put on my grid lines to make sure that I will be kind of just on that, like in the pocket right there, in this pocket. That's like where I love to shoot, on the grids, right in this pocket. So honestly, I mean, that right there looks pretty freaking special. Vade, can you rotate, let's call it counterclockwise, like 15 degrees? Yeah. And now look towards me.
That's pretty sunny.
Is he okay?
Yeah, kind of.
Do you want my glasses? Or do you want I have...
I'll handle it. It's good.
Okay. So yeah, look towards me. It'll rotate so we're more towards that line of whatever's... line of engagement, I think it's kind of called. So if I'm like over here and Vade's talking to me here, the camera should be not over here, but closer here. You are my camera, I could roll you forever. Ding, 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 ding. So look at me. Okay, what if we look more towards this way? Like here.
There's piss over here.
It's not true, but cinema does not care about the piss. It's not on camera. Lower this down. This is better?
Yeah.
Okay, that works. Because it is Sony. So now let me get this camera right. Fix my roll. Angle that here. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. Just look at me. Rotate out here. And I think I'm honestly pretty happy with that. All right. I think I'm genuinely happy with this. Now we can be pretty much in the interview. This is kind of just the warm-ups. We're recording everywhere. You sound good.
Sound great.
What did you have for breakfast today?
Well,
That's what you had for breakfast.
some Starbucks cappuccino and hot water. And this snow.
How's that snow treating you?
It's fantastic.
One thing to be mindful in interviews, what I just did there is once you start rolling, you can kind of see that maybe it's not the right angle. Don't be afraid to just move that camera. Even when it's happening, sometimes I move it. Probably not in a smaller, like 5 to 20 minute interview here, but you can always move that camera. All right, so that was a good first couple of minutes interview. Got some good stuff there. Since I'm only with one camera, I always like to shoot interviews with multiple cameras. But since that's not the case there, all we'll just do is a cheeky little rotation. To basically in the edit, I'll just have more angles from the different answers. This one I think I'm gonna focus on maybe a little bit more broader questions. So once again, I'll like keep it super wide, but I do want to, I love the shot of, that's just like the side on profile angle. So I'm gonna go for that. So I'll stay in that same position when asking the questions, but it's just like this kind of cool little side profile, which is what I'm gonna go for. Careful not to get the frickin' piss in frame, or if it is gonna be in frame, and we just cover that shit up. The most important part of an interview, of any video, is what is in the frame, right? What the audience can see. And if the audience sees some pee, that's all they're gonna be thinking about. So again, I'm gonna keep him in this pocket right here. Might give myself a little bit more width, just in case. Especially with this 11 millimeter, it's actually better if you are rolling a little bit wider because of the distortion on it. And I will resume my spot over here. One additional thing that's just lovely about this monitor is that I can see myself anywhere I go. It's wireless. I think I was just about like right here. Yeah, that looks banging. That looks so good. So now that we've got 2 out of the 3 interview segments, this last segment is gonna be kind of the more like core questions, I guess you could say. So with that, I wanna move in on talent. I'm gonna do that by literally just moving the camera and also creating, having our angle kind of more on to Vade's face. And since this is a 24 millimeter lens, or like equivalent, I'm gonna be right in your face, boy. Your feet were there and there. It doesn't matter exactly. I think you'll remember it. Yeah. Gonna be right up in there, yep. Angle of attack is going to be, I think actually I'm gonna swivel out a little bit, if possible. Do something crazy like that. Lower ourselves. Hello, Eric. Oh, shit, bro. And then, right that. Are we on? Yeah, we are on. Once again, I'm looking for the pocket. Where are we? Pocket. So, okay, if you're speaking to me, right here. And I'm gonna rotate out. I really don't mind the haircut here. Damn, this looks
Now
crazy
here.
good. I'm gonna lower it just a little bit. How's that?
Bang out. Yeah, you like it?
Yeah,
You like what you see?
I like what I see. Dude, no, you know what I want? I want to go up to get rid of this up the nose shit. You always want to not show the nostrils, basically, as much as you can. Yeah, that looks a lot better. And then a little more down. This is the most tedious shot because we're so close. Not liking that, so I want to get rid of that. Yeah, you know what? Let's rotate everything so your body and your head this way.
Do you typically always keep the same background, or do you want to set up a shot somewhere else?
Like different interview backgrounds are cool, but it doesn't matter too much, and it's just a massive hassle to have to do it all over again.
Okay.
Oh, like right there. Fuel, very important. Yes, mate, this is good. This is great. All right, get the fuck out of here.
Christ.